Hello, and welcome to 10 Minutes That Can Change Your Life. This program is provided by the Port Huron Church of Christ, located at 756 17th Street between Howard and Lapeer, and is brought to you right here every Friday at noon. Each week we will consider a different topic, all designed to assist you in changing your life 10 minutes at a time. Since we are talking about changing our lives, I reason the best place to begin is with this thing called life itself. So what is life? Life is a journey filled with various experiences, choices, challenges, relationships, and emotional moments that swing all the way from great joy to total heartbreak. This is life on earth in a nutshell. So tell me, how many times have you heard someone say that life is not fair? I know I've heard it said myself countless times, and even felt that way myself at one point early in my life. However, I soon learned that if you choose to operate under the assumption that life should be fair, I'm sorry, but I regret to inform you that you will be terribly disappointed, and ultimately you will end up very, very bitter. Why? Because this just won't happen. To put it succinctly, life is neither fair nor unfair. It's just life. But it is accurate to say that life can be hard or difficult at times. But when it is, we cannot look at those difficult moments and use them to base the fairness of life. So, listen, here's what makes life life. It's that we all get the same thing. We all get 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. The sun shines on all of us. The rain falls on all of us, regardless of race, regardless of social status, whether we're rich or poor, regardless of what side of the street we live on or what side of town we live on. Here's the point. Life happens to everyone. Another aspect of life that it is no respecter of persons. Life happens to the best person you know. It also happens to the worst person you know. Someone asked a question once, why do bad things happen to good people? You know why? Because life happens to all of us. So tell me, as we're talking about this, what is going on inside of you right now? What are you thinking? Are you saying to yourself, why is it that for some, life seems so much easier than it does for me? They smile and live without a care in the world, while all I do is suffer every single day. Nothing goes right. I can't catch a break. Every time I turn around, there's a new problem that I have to figure out. I feel most times like I'm drowning, and I'm tired, and I'm fed up. When do I get to enjoy life like everyone else? Well, if that is your experience, I'm sorry for what you're going through. But first, let me begin by saying that you could be operating from a flawed perspective. By that I mean, just because they appear happy, or you perceive that based on something they possess, that they are happy, doesn't automatically mean that you are correct. In their life, they may not share the same challenges as you do, but they do share their share of heartbreaks as well. So then, you ask, what is the difference? I'm glad you asked. The difference is how you approach life mentally. If you run and hide from everything that happens that doesn't go your way, you will find life very, very difficult. However, you will also find that those that are the happiest, they deal with whatever life throws at them with a positive attitude, realizing a few things. Number one, that whatever it is, it won't end the world. Also, they realize it won't last forever. And most importantly, they have learned that facing these moments head on is actually the best way to handle it. Secondly, I want to briefly mention one of the major destroyers of our lives and our happiness. And this is our choices. Our lives, whether we choose to admit it or not, is a sum total of our choices. Choices carry with themselves consequences. And some consequences can be very painful, and in fact, they can derail our lives. And when this happens, it's human nature to just blame everyone else except the person who made the choice, us. But at the end of the day, you will always find that poor choices breed poor results. And an abundance of poor results can give birth to a wasted life. Look, you only get one life. Don't waste it on poor choices. And certainly do not allow anyone else to make poor choices for your life. So today, if your life makes you say, woe is me, I want to encourage you to change that and face each day with an attitude of determination to get through every day in every way. And if you do, I promise you, suddenly you will begin to see life differently. And when you do, you will begin to enjoy your life. This is Lamar Black, minister to the Port Huron Church of Christ, reminding you that you can change your life 10 minutes at a time. If you have questions for us or prayer requests, perhaps you would even like to suggest a topic for this program. We welcome your correspondence. We ask and invite you to email us at office@porthuronchurchofchrist.org. That's all one word, office@porthuronchurchofchrist.org. May God bless you until we meet again right here next week. See you then.